guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Teacher Angel of Native Camp. So in this video, I'm going to share to you my actual class using side-by-side textbook. And isang tip lang guys, kasi ang struggle ko dito sa side-by-side is yung napakaliit na mga texts or mga letters. So yung meron akong na-discover para mapalaki natin yung textbook. You can actually click yung nasa gilid ng lesson time. You can choose kung gusto nyo ipapalakihin yung textbook. But yun nga lang, if palalakihin mo yung textbook, hindi mo na makikita yung camera ni student at saka yung camera mo. So, okay lang, especially, let's say, medyo may problema ka sa eyesight mo. So, you can use that feature sa platform natin. So, I guess yun lang yun guys, and I hope you will learn something from this actual class. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Welcome to Native Camp. Can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
great to know. By the way, my name is Teacher Angel. How about you?
I'm CEO.
Sio.
Yes.
Hi, Sio. How are you today?
So great. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome, and you look so beautiful.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, you look like an actress.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, no,
I thought I'm teaching here a Japanese actress.
no. You're very beautiful.
Oh, really? Thank
Yeah.
you. You too, just like you. Okay, so I can see here that your topic is chapter 9 to 3. Is this correct?
Yes.
And by the way, before we proceed, is my speaking speed okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. So now, Sio, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great. So this time, let's go to page 83. So we have here a short story, but before we read, let's have first some words, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to type the words. So you say neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Very good. Neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Good job. Next, you say grocery store.
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Very good. Next, you say the old country.
The old country.
Very good. The old country.
The old country.
Very good. Suburb.
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 Very good. Next, newspaper.
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 Radio programs.
Radio program.
Very good. Radio programs.
Radio program.
Very good. So now this time, let's move on to the short story. So let's read the title. Teacher will read first. You say Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo.
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 Very good. Again, one more time. Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo.
Okay, very good. Okay, again, DiCarlo.
DiCarlo.
Yes, very good. Okay, so now this time, I'm going to read first the first paragraph, then after teacher, you're going to read, okay?
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo live in an old Italian neighborhood in New York City. They speak a little English, but usually they speak Italian.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo live in an old Italian neighborhood in New York City. They speak a little English, but usually they speak Italian.
They read the Italian newspaper. They listen in Italian radio programs. They shop at the Italian grocery store around the corner from their apartment building. And every day, they visit their friends and neighbors and talk about life back in the old country.
They read the Italian newspaper. They listen to Italian radio programs. They shop at the Italian grocery store around the corner from their apartment building. And every day they visit their friends and neighbors
Neighbors?
neighbors and talk about right back in the old country.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo are upset about their son, Joe. He lives in a small suburb outside the city. He speaks a little Italian, but usually he speaks English. He reads American newspapers. He listens to American radio programs. He shops at big suburb supermarket and shopping malls. And when he visits his friends and neighbors, he always speaks English.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo are upset about their son Joe. He lives in a small suburb outside the city. He speaks a little Italian, but usually he speaks English. He reads American newspapers. He listens to American radio programs. He shops at big
Suburb?
suburban
Suburb?
suburb supermarkets and shopping malls. And when he visits his friends and neighbors, he always speaks English.
Good job. So now this time I'm going to type some words, okay? So
Okay.
how to read this one, Sio?
Lead,
Okay, very good. One more time.
lead,
Good job. How about this?
radio,
Okay, you say
uh,
radio.
radio,
Very good. One
uh,
more time. Radio.
radio.
Good job.
Oh,
In fact, Joe speaks Italian only when he calls his parents on the telephone or when he visits them every weekend.
in fact, Joe speaks Italian only when he calls his parents on the telephone or when he visits them every weekend.
Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo are sad because their son speaks so little Italian. They're afraid he is forgetting his language, his culture, and his country.
Mm. Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo are sad because their son speaks so little Italian. They're afraid he's forgetting his language, his culture, and his country.
Very good. So now this time, Sue, we have your questions. Are you ready?
Okay. No, no question. Okay.
Oh, and teacher will ask questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Please. Yes.
Okay, let's have the first question.
Mhm.
Who do they visit every day?
One more.
Oh,
Who?
oh, I type it in the chat box. Can you
Oh,
see it?
okay. Who do they visit every day? Oh, every day, every day, every day,
Mm-hmm.
every day. Oh, neighbors.
Yes. Okay, you say
Mhm.
they visit their friends and neighbors.
They visit their friends and neighbors every day. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, next let's go to number two.
Mhm.
What do they talk about?
Oh, they talk about mhm. talk about mm,
You can see it in the second paragraph.
a second. They talk about uh Ricardo's son.
Mm.
Hmm?
It's in the upper part and then
Two
second
second
paragraph.
paragraph.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Yes. Talk about Italian. Ah, sorry. Talk about the life back in the old country.
Yes,
Uh,
very good. So again, teacher will repeat one more time the question, okay?
okay.
What do they talk about?
They talk about life back in the old country.
Very good. Next, the last question. Why are Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo sad?
Mm. Uh, because they their son Joe uh, their son Joe speaks so little Italian.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Good job,
Oh,
Seal. Because of that, I'm going to give you one great job star.
oh, okay.
You're welcome. You got a perfect score in our first activity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on to the next page. Page 84, reading check up. So
Okay.
this time we have here questions again, and you're going to answer again, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's have the first question. Where do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo live?
Oh, they live in New York. New York City.
Yes, very good. Or in an Italian neighborhood in New York City.
Oh,
Okay,
all
I
the
get.
Italian neighborhood.
Yes, okay. How about this? I'm going to repeat one more time.
Okay.
Where do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo live?
Oh, they live in old Italian neighborhood in New York City.
Very good. And where does Joe live?
Oh, Joe. Joe. Oh, I. He lives in a small suburb outside the city.
Very good. Number three. What language do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo usually speak?
Oh, they speaks a little English, but they speaks Italian.
Yes, very good. Number four.
Mhm.
What language does Joe usually speak?
Oh, he speaks English.
Very good. And number five. What do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo read?
What do do they? They read Italian newspapers.
Very good. Number six. What does Joe read?
Oh, he reads English newspapers.
Yes, good job. Number seven. What do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo listen to?
They listen to Italian music. Huh? Oh, listen to
Yes, yes, yes,
radio,
Italian
radio
programs.
programs.
Okay, again, teacher will repeat. Okay, I will repeat one more time. What do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo listen to?
So they listen to Italian radio programs.
Very good. Next, what does Joe listen to?
Oh, oh, he listened to English radio programs.
Or American
American
radio?
radio programs.
Very good. Okay, again, you say he listens.
He listens.
Very good. Okay, next, number nine. Where do Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo shop?
Oh, where shop? They 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 shop at the Italian grocery store around the corner.
Yes, very good. That's correct.
Mhm.
At the Italian grocery store. Very good.
Yes,
Next,
yes.
let's go to the last question.
Mhm.
Where does Joe shop?
Joe shop. He shops at big su- suburb supermarket supermarkets and shopping malls.
Yes, very good. Good job. You got again a perfect score, and Seal is so fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. So now this time, let's move on to the next part. Which
Okay.
word is correct? So you are going to identify what is the correct word to complete the sentence, okay?
Okay.
Let's try the number one. Can you
Mhm.
read it?
Mr.
Oh,
DiCarlo,
Mrs.
Mrs. DiCarlo, mm, read the Italian newspaper.
Very good. Good job. Number two.
Mr. DiCarlo shops at the Italian grocery store.
Yes, very good show. Next, CO number three.
3. They live in New York City.
Very good. Number four.
Joe lives outside the city.
Very good. Number five.
He speaks English.
Very good. Number six.
Mm, Mr. and Mrs. DiCarlo listen to listen to the radio.
Very good. Next, number
They,
seven.
they visit their friends every day.
Very good. Number eight.
Their friends, mm, their friends, their friends talk about life back in the old country.
Very good. Number nine.
Joe calls his parents on the telephone.
Yes, very good. And the last number.
Joe's friends speak English.
All right, very good. Again, number 10, Joe's friends.
Joe's friends,
Can you read it one more time? Number 10.
Joe's friends speak.
Very good. Good job, Seal. Again, you got another perfect score. So one great job, Star. Again. You're welcome. So now this time, let's move on to the listening part, okay?
Okay.
So in this part, so teacher will play an audio and
Mhm.
you are going to listen carefully and choose what's the correct word, okay?
Okay.
Let's try number 1.
Mhm.
1. My brother lives in Chicago.
A or
B.
B? Yes, very good.
Lives.
B. Good job. Okay, you say the word lives.
Lives.
Very good. Okay, next number 2.
2.
My name is Peter. I work in an office.
A. Work.
Okay. Okay, again?
Work.
Yes, that's correct.
Work.
Very good.
Work.
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 Good job.
Work.
Very good. So, how about this teacher will type the sentence in the chat box so that we will read again, okay? Okay,
Okay.
let's read. My name is Peter. I work in an office.
My name is Peter. I work in a in office.
Okay, okay,
I
one
work
more
in
time.
an office.
Very
Mhm.
good. Next, number 3. I'm going to play the audio.
3.
This is my friend Carla. She speaks Italian.
What's the word?
B.
What's the word?
Speaks.
Very good. And now this time, let's read the sentence. This is my
Mhm.
friend Carla. She speaks Italian.
This is my friend Cara. She speaks Italian.
Very good. Next, number 4.
4.
My sister drives a bus in Chicago.
B. Drives.
Very good. Let's read, Seal. My sister
Mhm.
drives a bus in Chicago.
My sister drives a bus in Chicago.
Very good. And number 5.
5.
We read the newspaper every day.
A. Read.
Very good. Let's read. We read the newspaper every day.
We read the newspaper every day.
Very good. Let's go to number 6.
6.
My parents visit their friends every weekend.
It's A. Visit.
Very good. My parents visit their friends every weekend.
My parents visit their friends every weekend.
Very good. Number 7.
7.
Charlie cooks in a Greek restaurant.
B. Cooks.
Very good. Charlie cooks in a Greek restaurant.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie cooks in a Greek restaurant.
Very good. Number 8.
8.
My brother and I paint houses.
A paint.
Yes, very good. Okay, so my brother and I paint houses.
My brother and I paint houses.
Very good. Number 9.
9.
My friend Betty calls me every day.
B. Calls.
Very good. Good job. My friend Betty calls me every day. Okay, next, number 10.
10.
My parents usually shop at the mall.
A. Shop.
Very good. My parents usually shop at the mall.
My parents usually shop at the mall.
Yes, very good. And this time, you got again 10 over 10. Good job.
Okay.
Oh, this time I will give you 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay, 5 stars. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Sio. Now this
Yeah.
time. So we have here the lines inside the box, so how to say it. So let's try to have a role
Okay.
play. I'm going to be letter A. I'm the girl and you will be letter B, okay?
Okay.
What do you do every day?
Well, I work, I read newspapers, and I visit my friends.
Very good. Let us switch. You will be letter A, the girl, and I will be the boy or the man, okay?
What do you do every day?
Well, I work, I read a newspaper, and I visit my friends. Okay. How about this? I'm going to ask you again, and this time you are going to answer your own. Like, what do you do, okay?
Okay.
So, what do you do every day?
I sleep. I sleep afternoon. And I study English at the native camp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, I'm so happy that you always study English at native camp.
Yes.
Okay, so this time you are going to ask me and teacher will answer, okay?
Okay. What do you do every day?
Well, I teach at native camp every day
Oh.
and I also sleep every afternoon. Just like you.
Yes.
Oh, maybe that's your secret why you look so beautiful. Oh, so because of that I'm going to sleep now every afternoon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So we are done with your lesson today, Sue, but since we still have more time, let's review some words, okay?
Yes,
I'm
please.
going to type here so how to read this word.
Okay. Read.
Read.
Read. Read.
Good job again.
Read.
Very good. How about this one?
Read. Read. Read the newspaper.
Very good. How about this?
Radio.
Very good again.
Radio.
Good job. How about this?
Listen to the radio.
Very good. How about this one?
Programs.
Very good again.
Programs.
Oh, no S.
Oh. Oh. Program.
Very good. Okay. How about this one? Okay, this one. Oh,
Okay.
wrong.
Joe
Mm-hmm.
Joe listened to a radio program.
Yes, good job. Very good. Okay, great job, Sio. So we are done here with your lesson, and you really did great. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And we are done here, and I hope to see you next time.
Yes, I me too.
And before we end this class, I would like to congratulate you. Congratulations.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome. And don't forget to sleep this afternoon to have a rest.
Yes, yes. Today afternoon.
Okay, goodbye, Seal. See you next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Next time.